Welcome, beautiful souls. Hi. Thank you for tuning in with Enchantress. That's me, the babbler. That's me. On this evolutionary, revolutionary rise that is motherfucking happening at this time. How are you? And so I woke up super hyped up, which is great because that means my alchemy is transmuting a lot of things, right? Because there's so many things going on that it's just like, ooh, we could be singing the same old song, but we're not gonna be doing that all life long, right? So it's just about what tune do I wish or desire to attune to, right? With, on, be, on, vibe, with, through, right? What is that gonna be for me on every kind of manifesting spree of life for me as I desire it to be, despite all that's happening around me. You know what I mean? I hope you are well. Blessings to you. I hope that everything is going wonderfully motherfucking well for you, despite anything else that could be going on around you. You know, we each have a roller coaster ride, and that is fine. So, but we about vibing, in our aligning, in our alchemizing, right? If you want to work one-on-one with me through a very affordable subscription tier that I have available on my website, enchantressthebabbler.com. There's going to be a master link in the description box for you to connect with me on every single platform too. I do a lot of free, just as I do a lot of other kind of things that, you know, require other kind of things. But that master link will connect you and I on every single platform that I have available for you and I to connect on. Okay? My blog, my YouTube, my Instagram, my website, my phone numbers. What you need, honey bunnies, right? Alright, so either way, these are weekend vibes. I feel like I'm gonna probably have to cut this into different parts. I'm excited to be here. Either way, these are the cards that are calling me out today. These cards I've had for a long time. I forgot the name of them, but they're like karma cards, right? So you break them down into 3 different parts. I may have used them in another video before, like probably like 2 years ago. I don't know, right? Either way, alright, so I like the direct messages that this has, so I just want to get into the weekend vibes using these karma cards at this time. Maybe we'll just start with that and take with it as it is. There is a alchemical seed of healing breed seed that happens here on my channeling space of a sacred space that I got here, alchemized in every kind of motherfucking way. No matter what brings you here, you are divinely guided, protected, held in sacred honor, and safe up in this place. You know what I'm saying? So in the 11 places. So it goes planets, signs, houses. I use it like this, and I use these in my readings too, because sometimes it just needs, it's like a direct message from spirit. So it's like, it gives you possible kind of like scenarios, right, about what's going on energetically around you. So you take with it as it's going to be for you, right? And then it also offers like the flip side of that solution for you, right? So I like them. I like to use them. I realized in this lighting, because I was looking at my video back from yesterday, my eyes look smaller. And I was like, you know, my eyes look all like beady. And I think it's because I'm using this new camera thingy, right? And I was like, why do they look so beady? Right? So, I tell you guys, I'm crystallized all the fudging time. Maybe it's just the angle, because my eyes are down. All you see is my eyes. I don't like this angle, spirit. Hold on. I don't know. I dropped it. I leveled it or whatever. So either way, we're going to start off with these weekend vibes, advice, and what kind of karmic kind of way do we want to entertain and make, right? Jupiter. So we know Grandpa Jupiter, right? It's all about expansion, right? Of what? Of something, right? And you have the signs here. Jupiter in Sagittarius in Pisces. Here we go. Two fell out. Take it out. I take it. Two fell out. Two want to be spade. No. So in Sagittarius, Jupiter in Sagittarius and Pisces. Okay. We're gonna put Jupiter. That's too many. And I didn't see any of them, so we're gonna. Let's see. Hey. Weekend vibes. It's just these are not. This is a breakdown of some weekend. What the fudge? What is going to be? Which house is it gonna fall under? Which house? Moving house. Alright, there you go. So, in the 12th house, okay? So you got Jupiter in Sagittarius in the 12th house, and Jupiter in Pisces in the 12th house, right? So I'm going to read this out, right? And we're just going to dive. We're going to dive into this cosmic, evolutionary, wonderful space, okay? Wonderful. Thank you for meeting me here, okay? The granting of insights to understand your faith. Ooh, expansion. Grandpa Jupiter and Sagittarius in the 12th house. It's about the granting. You're being granted insights, right? To understand, innerstand, overstand your faith, right? So there's like, I was saying, like, these shadow elements that are coming up, right? But you're being granted, right? This abundance, this expansiveness, this infinite continuum, infinite insight. Knowledge is your power. Clarity is powerful, right? Insights for you to understand, overstand, right? Your faith. And I was reading it like this too because Pisces got in the way, and it was like insights to understand the spirituality, your faith. It says blessings, right? That's Jupiter. Grandpa Jupiter's up in here. Grandpa Jupiter's favorite. It's like, okay, right? It's like the Little Mermaid. Right? Blessings from the wisdom of hidden tendencies. Things that go beyond the seeds, like, right? Beyond 3D. It's the lifting of the veil, right? 5D, 6D, 7D, 8D, 9D, infinity. It's infinity. People could be, you see, the pervert is me, right? The wisdom of trusting your psychic knowledge, of the insights that you receive about these hidden tendencies, hidden behind the scenes, having that faith, your faith here, being granted. You are blessed to receive such this. I do a test. I'm so blessed. Let me take this moment in time to be so thankful, because thankful is I, to evolutionize this grand space. There's now race. Evolution's in place. I'm from outer space. We are one. People ask me, or people always say, hey, I like your energy in every kind of way. Would you be shocked if I was to say that I've been kicked down, stomped out, beat down, almost killed, right? Died 1,000,001 metaphorical deaths. I would test. This life hasn't been best. And yet, here I sit in full line. And people admire and like this energy of mine. Well, you know, it hasn't come easy in this life. Okay? Let us breathe. If I can, you can, trust. I rise empowered, knowing I am powerful. I do not allow for a fuck shit energy to come into my way, get into my space, and attempt to navigate any kind of aggravate that will get their ass whooped. Whoopty! I didn't know we were going there. Welcome. Alright, so you're the granting of insights to understand, overstand, right? All that is in your cosmic quantum command, right? Spirituality to ultimately expand this experience of yours, and your faith is being tested. You see, to apply that faith, that knowledge base into the practical system of life that is you. What you breathing, what you seething, what you ejaculating into this breathing, seething ether land. You know what I'm saying? You got to command and stand. It's not what you think you say and what you show to the world. Inside, the divine knows your shit. Don't matter what you tell me. Don't matter what you feed the world, and no matter what you see of the Nile you swim in. Your energy is yours, and yours alone. Each their own. Oh, let us stretch. I expand. I love me. I honor me. I sling back, and I hug and kiss myself. That's what's gonna help. See me with the kids, right? Okay. So blessings from the wisdom of you trusting the knowledge-based system of the divine connected that you do, right? Intel is you, right? Sometimes, you know, if you feel a little kind of like a disconnect from spirit in some kind of way, you're still aligned and alchemized with the divine in every kind of way. You cannot be led astray unless you let your mind get into that space of a play that wants to cause you to deteriorate, right? So know that synchronicity plays into your midst, your lands, right? And it's like, Spirit spoke to me through you. Oh yes, this be true, right? I share my crystal energies with you. Crystal Reiki healer, Reiki master is I. Oh yes, bodywork expert. That is the land of I that I command and, you know, fully activate in this land. It's my leveling of major expertise. Body central is me. CIA. Activate, eh? Crystals. Crystals have been speaking to me since a small child. I used to have conversations with crystals and crayons. Crayons have character, and so therefore they had a story, and I was the narrator of their story, because sometimes colors can't express. I was a special kid. Special kid. I met one other person in this life that had storylines with colored pencils. Mine was crayons, theirs was colored pencils. We actually, in Western astrology, share our moon in Pisces. So maybe it's a Pisces energy of imagination to take inanimate objects and things and make them alive. All my teddy bears were alive in my stuff. So my grandmother's dolls, all those dolls, they were alive. It's just funny, right? If we think about the Intel system of just being watched. That's, not everybody's gonna get that. Although everybody gets that. Right? So, welcome. Welcome to life always being watched, observed, studied. Thank you for joining me here. May you find peace, energy here. Work very diligently on the upkeep of the peace that resides within you. Pain, plenty of price for things that have not been nice. We all have. So with compassion, I speak to you, knowing that you too can get through, and in full support of you I am. So I'm here. Okay. You breathe in through our nose. You can even feel where the air travels through your whole entire vessel. You can travel with your breath at that and feel its expansiveness. As a martial arts fanatic, I was raised, and so breath has always been part of my major way of learning how to disengage from a space that I didn't create nor wanted to be a part of. So the chi of life, this breath of life, has been a savior for me. Because when all life had failed, all I was left to do was breathe. As many of you. So think about how powerful you are to know the breath of life. Because you are that gift. You are that breath of life. The fix. Right? What's the last thing to go on this 3D plane that you know when your life is no more? Your breath. That essence, that part, that it's you. There's so much more that you can do. I'm here to help guide you. Okay. There's a place that abused children go. They make up this place, this I know. And it's their safe place, you see. And it's hidden away from anything and anyone and anybody, you know? And the way that they get there is through their breath. Oh, imagination, yes. But it's through their breath. It's through the navigation of their system. Because there's a storm invading their space. And they have to get to safety. And the only way is there. Through the closing of their eyes. And the navigation of their soul. Their breath. Even if they don't know. And the little master alchemists, they don't even know how powerful they are. And their breath leads, spirit leads the way. And that's where they navigate and enter that safe space. Now to the rest of the world, they might never have moved. But they traveled through and through. You are powerful. More than you know. And there's one thing I give great gratitude for having. It's my breath, my spirit. Because even when I've appeared not to have moved, I have traveled very far. That was for a lot of somebody. I have available in that master link every platform and way for you to connect with me if you feel so compelled. If I can't help you, I will lead you in the direction of the path of someone that can. If, you know, okay. Right, so, great. Good fortune resulting from the understanding, overstanding of large institutions or overwhelming events as the world is around us, right? Resulting from the indecision or about, right? So one of the experiences of Piscean energies is the fluctuation and the opposing directions of being able to so feel the world, right? And be indecisive or conflicted with which direction if they get caught in the current of both directions, not knowing where to go. But if you are the Piscean fish, right, that knows which one you're occupying, or knows that you're dual in nature and neither one are you but the flow of the two, then you can navigate through heavy, overwhelming systems too, right, without being, you know, whatever. So that was that, right? So I'm gonna try to keep control. So this one's just gonna be this one, right? And then so we take this, now we flip. Each one now has like a resolution, solution, or more further insight into the same. So learn or teach your highest ideals, your dreams, right? Seeking oneness with all there is. That's Spirit's advice to you, right? You are to take your whole entire experience, right? And navigate in such a way that you are this influencing agent that is spark activating, right? Activating all around you, your lessons through your teachings, right? Whatever it is that it may be, right? Your self-expression, your creative expression, your artistic expression, your expression, in whichever shape or form that it's showing up in, right? Of your highest ideals, highest, and so even just from your highest ideals, it's from your highest of selves you're operating, right? Right? Living, right? With one with your dreams in alignment, fully seeing and just activating in those kind of ways, right? Seeking oneness with all that there is. Okay, so forgive me. Sorry. Be positive, right? About the rules of this philanthropy, of your idolization of all this spirituality and all these kind of things, and the meaning that it is that you're finding for yourself at this time, right? Be positive, because you are the waymaker, you are the change, the shift, the one that's the manifesting agent of the new. So that means you can't get caught up in the old, because the old is going to try to keep you in that cycle of that old. So of course it's going to entangle you in that web, right? That deceptive web of causing you to worry and have fear based off of the knowledge-based system of that conditioning that has that boxed in here, which are the expansion, my dear. So granted, a solution might not appear clear right in front of your face at that moment in time, but know that as you co-create and manifest with your universe, knowing and having that faith that it is that you put up, right, that you breed, that you seed, right, the granting of these things that are gifted onto you, not everyone has evolved through, right? You have to go through, you know that. The only way for you to get into the space of a place that is you right now, ideal, in the space of a place of evolution, is through the damn work you do. There is no other way. Can't skip the line, right? So grow and expand, get it out into the world, and be a part of something overwhelming and grand that is you, right? Keep your involvement hidden too. So like when I hear it like too, it's like keep your involvement hidden too. It's just like you don't need to tell or share what you're doing. Just be you. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone too, right? You don't need to explain yourself to anyone at all about what it is that you do. If you get into that defensive mode, know that you're in that old cycle of karmic bullshit. Okay? Karmic bullshit of shit that's feeding you to get into that defensive riot act of war tactics, right? How do you fucking disarm a whole freaking thing? You have them fight against themselves, right? So it's like keeping you in the fighting thing, right? You can't fight war with roar. No, you can't. Like, it's just sorry. Nobody's going to be listening. Nobody's going to be, like, learning from this kind of experience, right? So these are the Cosmic Journey Oracle cards, and I'm going to end this with and then proceed, because I actually, oh my god, I have to teach. Literally. Alright, say yes to the open door, right? Your great wave awaits. Your great wave awaits, okay? Say yes to the open door. If there is a type of video that you want to see, any kind of cards that you've ever seen or you noticed from me, or any of my videos that you have watched and have liked, let me know which videos you want to see so that I can include them in my list of things to think. Other than that, I go off of spirit and I just do whatever it is that I want to do. But if you inspire me to create different kind of videos and stuff like that too, that'll be made by the commentary that you make and what kind of videos you want to see today, right? Galactic Grandmother. Alright, let's read that. Galactic Grandmother. Galactic Grandmother. See a spider again. Did the spider come up? Whatever. Listen. Galactic Grandmother. Galactic Grandmother. How do we do these? This is one of my newer decks, so what's the card number? I don't know. Hold on. Galactic Grandmother. Galactic Grandmother. Oh, here we go. 136. 136. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 1. New beginning, right? After learning something from a cycle that has completed itself, now you start anew, afresh, right? Coming into your new Mother Nature wisdom, stern but loving grandparent, okay? The Galactic Grandmother is providing you her blessing of love and joy. She wants only what's best for you, but she will smack you over the head and set you straight if you veered off. Motherfudging straight. You see, that's not abuse, that's love, okay? When you get smacked over the head or hit by justice, right, or earth angel, goddess, or god, or whatever, that's your karmic let's get you straight, because there is so much more potential for you to do what it is that you need to do. So don't get all caught up in that you got smacked over the head too, right? Like, it's like, we did that for you, right? She's a stern but loving Bubba, and your galactic grandmother isn't afraid to call you out on your bullshit, okay? Grandmother is the essence of Pachamama, the Earth Mother, Mother Nature. Come sit for a bit of cake and tea. She's here to share with you the timeless wisdom of stories, values, and guidance passed down from the ages. Potential questions to ask this archetype, right? So, can you share a little bit of your wisdom needed now? What is my role in serving the earth at this time? How can I be more in alignment with Mother Nature? Can you tell me a story? Where do I belong, right? Let's see what other message we have here from the Cosmic Journey Oracle, right? And Karmic cards, my Karmic Oracle cards, along with my Cosmic Journey Oracle. What else? What other messages do we have for those that are tapping into this wonderful space of a healing sanctuary place? Chilling here, really trying to take you valor. That is I on some musical highs because we be vibrating high. She's here again, right? Galactic grandmother's like, listen, I will smack you up over your head if you don't do what's right. Learn this is the galactic grandmother's here. Okay, let's leave her out because you want to stay on the table, alright? Each evolutionary turn requires you to give up who you think you are. Okay? Beautiful. Alright, let's see what else. Like, galactic grandmother's like, listen, I'm here. Or for, look at what I hear. Ooh, look at what I hear. Ooh, look at what I hear. For anybody that want to mess with you, my dear, I'll smack them for real. Out here in the spirit realm, too. You got some ancestors up in here, too, protecting. A lot of you is talking about, listen, you mess with my boo, you mess with him, I'm gonna kick your ass. So this is my grandmother's. My mother. Like, do not. My mother has showed up in people's life that didn't even know my mother was dead. They're like, my mother died. You spoke to my mother. Okay. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. You have no idea. Starseed, I just saw. You have no fucking idea. Right? Humble many of us come, right? So synchronicity is a love letter from the universe across time and space, okay? Your this one is to heal your 3-year-old self or your 111-year-old self. I was like 3-year-old self. This is the last time I said the same thing. 3-year-old, I'm like 3-year-old self, 3-year-old self. What about my 3-year-old self? But let's see, we gotta go back in time. I'm like, I thought I was healing childhood wounds and stuff like that. But look at from your 111-year-old self, right? And then every cycle is a higher opportunity, right? So we are here raising our levels of highest evolutionary consciousness, right? And we're bringing it to the motherfucking 3D practical table, all right? So you could be motherfucking high up here, almighty and what, but what you practicalize, y'all made up that word, okay? Whatever you practicalize up here in the 3D is going to be your actualized here in the manifestation of your creation. Do you know what I'm saying? Empress Poetess is I. Alright, I'll be on some galactic vibes. I just hear you. I gotta teach. Right? Your words create worlds. So let us create worlds. Right? Because you got galactic grandmothers over here like on their ninja warrior motherfucking suits talk about lady. We're gonna Power Ranger you. Right. Because every cycle is a higher opportunity for you to evolve into your most highest of octave of selves, okay? Your lighthouse guides you to the stars, right into this reality. Yes, your words have motherfucking power. Write it into reality, then read it out loud. Read it out loud. Do you want me to read it for you? I offer those kind of services too. Turns out people love my voice. So let me know if you need me to record anything for you, because understand that I am a light code activator. Any kind of time you listen to me, this is why whenever you meet me, see me, watch a video with me, even if it's just for a couple of moments, you be like, oh, look, I'm a little bit perky. I'm feeling a little good. You get inspired because I am a muse. I am a human muse. You'll feel inspired after staying in my energy, okay? Which is good for you. It's healing vibes too. How can this be a wonderful win-win-win-win-win? Spin, 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 okay. So yeah, I activate like code activation energy. It's just I talking and giggling too. I have a laughter session too available on enchantresslypablo.com. If you just want a 15-minute laugh session with me, we gonna crack up. We're gonna get you. That's what's up, alright? So, memento mori. There might not be a someday like a now day that is now mistake. How can I make this wonderful? Okay, I really have to go. This was really great. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. I hope that these messages resonate with you. My energy is very healing and helpful to you, no matter what it is that you decide to do or how it is that you decide to feel. This is entertainment for your entertainment. I am Enchantress Pablo. That's right. I'm going to be announcing another giveaway on my Enchantress Instagram. So make sure to go follow because we just gave away something to somebody that won. Joho1118 won the latest giveaway. And I'm going to be announcing another giveaway with another collaborate because that is what I do. I am the hostess with the mostest, with the vibrational uplift of an elixir, of a fixer that is just here and oh so motherfucking delicious. Ask wonderfully, receive graciously. It is great. It is great. Infinite is I. Life path number 8. Yeah, your 111-year-old self is gonna thank you, like later. You know what I'm saying? Because that equals 3 years old. If I was 111 years old, I would be 3. Right now, I'm 3. I'm 3. I'm 3 years old. Hi, I'm a mature 3-year-old. To be enlightened, lighten the fudge. When I started to get older, or perceived older, my family now, in order to check their oldness, they ask me my age all the time, and then they're like, no, stop it, because they still think I'm like a teenager. I'm like, all right, yeah, dude, I have no longer a teenager. I have a 20-year-old child. Well, I cannot possibly still be 16 years old, okay? So, like, whatever, right? So they always check back in with me, but what was I saying? This is what happens. But yeah, what was I saying, right? Yeah, fountain of youth can be found inside of you. I am a big advocate and believer about just youthfulness and maintaining it. The secret to my youth, right? But yeah, so usually people check in. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. So my family, right? When I started to get older, and I guess try to adult. I remember one time my aunt looked at me. She's like, you know, Java, I don't know whether you're joking or you're serious, or when you're trying to be serious, if that's something that, like, they just couldn't take me seriously. And I'm like, you calling me a joke? So silly, I have always been. But it's just funny. It's just really funny how that works. You know what I'm saying? Right? People meet me with my daughter and they think we're either sisters or friends. Not even sisters. Sometimes they're like, "This is your friend?" I'm like, "It's my child." What do you mean? Why are we getting me? Wait, the other ones that think we're sisters and stuff like that, but you know, because she has her own look, you know, and stuff like that. So it's not like they're gonna think sisters or whatever. But usually friends. Like I'm like, I know we hang out. I know that we be FFs, but you know, hello, like that's my daughter. So it's just very interesting. But I will be announcing another giveaway, okay? And if you want to get into my fountain of youth secrets and all that kind of stuff, hit me up. We can talk. That's what's up. Because even when people see me now, like from junior high school, in high school, they're like, "How you look like you still from junior high school?" I'm like, "Never gonna grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. There's a million toys and Toys R Us that I could play with." That's probably the last time I watched TV. And they had those kind of commercials. Stay young, don't watch TV. Okay. Alright. Hold on. So, this is going to be the final card, and then I gotta go. Your 111-year-old self is going to say something to you now. 132, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Even. Give and take 3. 3 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. No, it's not. Listen, I got A's in math, but as soon as I left math class, I forgot exactly what I learned in math class. And so I didn't need it anymore. But I was a genius in math class, surprisingly. Then I was like, we don't need that. Calculator. Nothing calculator can help me with. Stop talking to me like that. Your 111-year-old self wants to provide you guidance, wisdom, and advice, but only if asked. Imagine yourself in the future with a distinct perspective of having lived a full, rich life. Your 111-year-old self has seen it all. Your ups, your downs, your loves, your heartbreaks, your successes and perceived failures, all of it. From this extended perspective, they are waiting to be called in for guidance. Potential questions to ask this archetype. What do you, my 111-year-old self, have to say about all of this? What have you to say? How can I follow my truth path to where you are? Maybe you want to be somewhere where I am. Well, honey, you gotta talk to me. You know what I'm saying? If I don't know, how am I supposed to help you if you don't speak up to me about what it is that you feel inside? Maybe that's a conversation some of you gotta have in this life about speaking how you really feel, because you got Jupiter in expansive in Sagittarius and Piscean energy, and that's emotional energy. That is the water energy. I'm going to take this a little bit further. Right? You take this a little bit further. Your emotional realms are talking to you. Your emotional motherfudging realms are talking. You can have every motherfudging thing in the world that you think you want to have. But if you do not express yourself truthfully to those that you love, you know what I mean? Especially if you start with yourself, you see. Whatever it might be, there is an opportunity for expansion in the emotional realms of evolution that you are the ticket to do, to breed and seed into this reality of this 3D of manifesting for our collective, you see. Right? What obstacles ahead am I not seeing? What are the mistakes you wish you hadn't made? I wish I expressed my feelings, because that is what is really real. My vibration always depends on how I feel. And if I don't acknowledge how I feel, how can anything be real? Then I only become a shadow of myself. And that is not really true. And so I gotta do these things that I need to do for me. You see what I mean, jelly beans? Do you have any regrets? And if so, why? And what kind of emotion can you express at this time that shift your life so that you can achieve and expand the most highest ideals for you, man? Because it's Spirit's asking you for another level of extra vulnerability, even if it's not reciprocated. Ask wonderfully and receive graciously. person is like saying, I love you. And then that person says, I never want to see you. And the freedom you have from having expressed that love. I have heavy Scorpio on my chart, so a lot of my examples are going to be distorted, twisted, and, you know, dark. Heavy Scorpionic energies, so that's what you get from me. And then the Pisces and the Sagittarius and all those kind of kinky things, and I got Leo and I got a lot of other shit in me, and Aquarius too, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, whoa. Galactic Grandma's here ready to kick your ass, right? So ask wonderfully, receive graciously, and that's just how it's gonna be. That's just the message, okay? Galactic Grandmother is here for you, in defense of you. Bloom where you are planted. That's it. Period. The end. That's it. I am a galactic star seed, blooming. Bloom where you are planted, you galactic car seed, star seed. Beautiful. Beautiful. Trust and act accordingly. The phoenix rises into joyful abundance. Allow your work to become your art. To be enlightened, you must lighten the fudge up. Wanted, universe creators. Your greatest joy pollinates the world. Your effortless effort is fully required. Close your eyes to open your heart. You're listening stillness to meet your true self. And I love you. Until we speak again, love and alchemy in alignment to you. You know what I mean? Jelly beans. I gotta go! Okay, bye. Holy crap, hola. Let's go.